More than 14 million people live, work, and play along the Gulf Coast. With 16,000 miles of coastline from Texas to Florida, the Gulf is one of the most productive bodies of water in the world, generating $234 billion annually. It is also home to more than 15,000 species. On any given day, thousands of pieces of data used in weather and boating forecasts, shipping and navigation, tracking harmful algal blooms, sea level rise, and climate change flow into an online data portal operated by the Gulf of Mexico Coastal Ocean Observing System Regional Association.
Similar to the National Weather Service, the GCOOS RA is providing oceanographic information in a centralized portal for everyone to use. So we're gathering information from all sorts of sensors and platforms into a centralized place. Now, this information leads to better models, and better modeling of what's going out in the ocean also leads to better forecasting. So for things like hurricanes, harmful algal blooms, or any sort of man-made disaster, having these observations will drive the modeling and drive the forecasting much more accurately.
In 2010, ocean observing capabilities were put to the test during the largest man-made disaster in U.S. history, the explosion of the Deepwater Horizon oil rig.
There was very much concern across the Gulf of Mexico states of where the oil was, but particularly where the oil was moving to and how quickly Gulf beaches were going to experience oil.
GCOOS data helped first responders navigate the scene and is continuing to provide information that is vital for cleaning up and mitigating the impacts of the 4 million barrels of oil spilled into the Gulf. But there were also lessons learned during the spill.
So the lessons we learned from Deepwater Horizon is that coordinated and integrated efforts on the ocean, people coming together into a centralized location, makes a huge difference in our ability to provide information to the public, to decision makers, to drive response when we have an event like this in a science-based manner.
GCOOS has grown since it was created under a federal charter as part of the U.S. Integrated Ocean Observing System 10 years ago. Today, it gathers data from nearly 2,000 ocean sensors spread throughout the Gulf. But the oil spill showed the need for even more assets in place, along with funding to support them.
It's a large ocean out there, and the number of observations that we have in the Gulf of Mexico are actually very sparse. And if you compare it to the National Weather Service, where we have numerous weather stations providing accurate, real-time information, that's the kind of coverage we also need in our oceans.
GCOOS is working to expand the number of high-frequency radar stations in the Gulf, incorporating data from tagged marine animals into its data portal, and expanding its network to include data being gathered by citizen scientists. That way, we can be better prepared when the next disaster happens.
The Gulf of Mexico affects all of us. We need your support today.